Welcome to the night show. I'm your host, TK Diz, Isaac Quickstep, and Orion. You know what you can call me. And welcome back to our nightly adventure of Persona 5 Royal Edition, where we got to a dark time where unfortunately, while Haru's dad, President Okumura, did have the change of heart, he's dead now. Apparently death by mental shutdown, and things ain't well for the Phantom Thieves. Because of me, I was wrapped up in this mess. I never imagined it would happen. Sleep. We still don't know anything. Sleep. President Okumura died? Is this just a coincidence? Oh my god, no purging! There's an illness that could... What's this? What's going on? Nah, no way. Feels good, man. Oh, this is definitely the biggest event of the century. Nah, now we're getting... Our fans... Things are getting lowered. Oh yeah, Kun, my apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there was something I need to tell you. What's the matter? There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
It wasn't an illness? Did something happen to the honor student? She seems different now. The focus on the honor student seems the wrong thing.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
Kind of weird that you can hear that.
It's so damn loud.
Loud, you can barely hear it.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
Shit.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! You were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Mijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps
This is a setup.
we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood? For real?
You found a calling card on the principal? Principal? That's impossible. It actually is. We weren't even here during the time the principal was dead. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyways, it seems like everyone's forgotten about all they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. We'll see you later.
Shima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
And of course, now we have to go to bed. Fuck. So all we can do now is wait to sit tight. So all we can do right now is sit tight and wait. Sleep. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having a difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. Even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. We'll be waiting. Thanks. Talk to you later.
That's that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
But they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid said, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. How dare you insult me like that? We've been cheering on murderers all this time? No! Damn, we're down to 60%. It has to be a set. If the Phantom Thieves aren't like that, we aren't! They have to endure this harsh training every day. Harsh training every day. I feel a little sorry for them. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. Oh, the gymnast girl? Yeah, she changed in a good way. What the fuck is... The weird aspect of the gymnast girl just keeps getting brought up. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobaya's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. That's as bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we going to do that, though? It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Damn it, what's going to be happening to us? I wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make dumb mistakes and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Kumar, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If it's true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in Shibuya Underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any traces of his identity, though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous. Right. I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Kohei Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, the Phantoms. Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Akuma's death, but we can still prove our justice to Mentos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have the time. Oh, and we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. The killer who cleans up trash. Well, looks like we're people watching with Yusuke. I'm watching people in Shibuya right now. I thought it might get the creative juices flowing. I still plan to keep people watching in Shibuya for a little while today. Would you like to join me? Let me know if you need anything. Seems like Yusuke hasn't gone home yet. Want to go see him for a bit? Go right away.
This temperature is just right.
Hello?
Aeon. This station is always full of people. It serves as the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. You must have a wealth of free time. If that is your decision. Regarding a bit of people watching to gather my thoughts, would you care to join me? I don't think my bond with Yusuke will deepen just yet. So what's your call? Will you spend time with Yusuke? Hang out with him. What would you like to do? Let's go somewhere fun.
Yes.
Very well. Where shall we go? I would prefer somewhere so beautiful it simply titillates imagination. Not a lot of places we can take him. You've already been to the art museum. Shimboku, huh? That's where Booktown is, but the weather's bad today. Let's go elsewhere. Ugh. Ikebukuro, huh? There's a planetarium there. Wanna go? Yeah, let's go. Planetarium, that may be a good place for me to make new discoveries. Let's go, Aeon.
Yes.
You know, I don't mind waiting before the show begins. Fuck. It's the perfect place to prepare yourself before being fully immersed in your imagination. And so it begins. With a bright star suspended in a void of cold darkness, pure beauty ruled by the laws of space. I see. I had been truly blind. What's the matter? I'm not sure, but something has resonated deep within me. Could this be the doing of the god of beauty? Regardless, I have been struck by inexplicable inspiration. Come on, Yusuke, you're putting me to sleep. I may have said this before, but you provided wonderful stimulation, Aeon. It feels as though you have expanded the boundaries of my perception. Did I miss it? No, I didn't. Sorry. Thank you for that. I ask that you continue introducing me to new experiences. By the way, the couple over there seems to be giving us quite a cold stare. Is it my fault, or perhaps both of ours? Yours, dude. Please take this to Chrome today, my Space Memorial Day. What a wonderful day it is. Star stickers. I feel like my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon. I can hear my canvas beckoning to me.
Yo.
The Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Why is that? Your response, my deadline's coming. My deadline's coming up fast, so give me some info. I'll be waiting at the crossroads. Okay. Oya seems to be waiting for you. Bar, do you want to go see her? Go right away. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot. I don't mind it, but keep yourself in check. This is the thing we're not going to worry about. Kuruma Fus, that was unexpected, huh? And then your prince will commit suicide. The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess a journalist has got to question everything. I gotta talk to you about Kaio's case. It's important. Do you have a minute? I feel like my bond with Oya will grow stronger soon. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go hang out with Oya? Hang out with her.
Thanks.
Thanks. Stop standing and sit down.
Hey!
I went to see Kaio the other day. She's gotten so skinny. She looked almost like a stranger. She wouldn't say anything either. I think she had a mental shutdown. Is it called? Did you learn the truth? It's still a mystery. She's not in a state where she can talk about what happened. Her doctor said they found her collapsed in the street just about a year ago. She's been wandering around the coast without any belongings, so the director's wife took her in. Is there any hope of recovery? All we can do is pray. Either way, Kaio is still a suspect, so bringing her back here would have just put her in danger again. So we'll never know what happened with that bureaucrat. Not necessarily. I have her hair clip. It looks like an ordinary accessory, but it actually has a miniature camera built inside. Remember that voicemail where she said she had something big? Well, it was all in the hair clip. So then. It was a picture of the bureaucrat's secret meeting. The other party must have been the one behind the slush fund. And that other party? It was one of Shido's confidants. Shido, you mean the politician? I can't believe someone close to him could be so horrible. Yep, it was pretty clear that confidant was blackmailing the bureaucrat and killed him for not paying up. Kaio must have managed to escape that, but then end up suffering a mental shutdown somehow. I'm not sure what could have possibly caused something like that, though. In any case, maybe that's why they decided to leave her alive. Huh, they underestimated her journalistic talent. It's an amazing story. It would be a huge scoop if you're right. But given the current situation, it's going to be difficult to write an article about it. I wouldn't have Kaio's testimony, and even if I did, I wouldn't be able to collaborate her story. I'll get crushed if I try to take them on without being fully prepared. You're not giving up, are you? Who do you think I am? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to pursue the truth. I said I need to be fully prepared, didn't I? It'll just take a while. So then, I've resigned myself to a long battle anyway. I have her photo. Now I gotta get some solid evidence and lay the groundwork to prove her innocence. I'm going to avenge Kaio. Well then, our deal's over. It'll be too dangerous for you to stick around from here onward. You understand, right? The opposition won't think twice about taking down anyone in their way. I'm sure I'll get targeted, so to be safe, you shouldn't come here again. I need those articles. Still, how big of a fan of the Phantom Thieves are you? Jeez. Fine. If you're sticking to your nose in this on your own free will, then there's nothing I can do. I'll solve this case on my own, but I appreciate having a friend who's got my back. Alright, let's have a kickoff party. We're gonna break out the champagne tonight. It'll have to be the cheap stuff. This place ain't classy enough to carry brand names. Oh, and I'll grab an oolong tea for the kid. Lamest kickoff party ever. I guess the booze doesn't matter though. It's all about the company. I feel like my bond with Oya is growing deeper. Plus, don't we all know those moments when you just want to get flat out drunk? Taste doesn't matter. Alright, we got one more link with the devil. I'll go a bottle. Be back in a bit.
Hey!
Hey, so why do you... Wait, what? Fuck. Hey, so why do you do so much for me? I know at first it was for the articles, but you don't have any obligations to stay now, you know? Oh, I know. Did you take me seriously when I told the chief we were a couple? Geez, you kids are so naive. I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. That couple act. I didn't take it seriously. Really? I'm surprised my feminine charm didn't pull you in. Alright then, drinks are on me. Cheers to you for being blind to my beauty. What beauty? Just keep up the good work, okay? I'll be counting on you.
See you later.
Bye. Hello, meets good old Chico-san. That was hell of a party. You drank too much. Huh? You don't even know that. You don't even drink. Never been drunk. But man, it felt good to drink like that. Haven't had this nice kind of buzz in a while, you know? Honestly, I've been kind of scared though through this whole thing. I mean, considering who I'm up against, but that's why I'm so happy when you said you weren't going to quit. It's great to have a friend I can trust. You know, half the worry, double the courage. Someday when I finish my crap load of work and you're really an adult, I'm gonna get you a real drink. Yeah, I know how to treat my friends. Probably still gonna be Lala-chan's place though. Okay, night, sweet dreams. You know, this just reminds me. Does she even drink? Damn. The percentage is just getting lower and lower. I don't like.
This sucks.
I wonder when Okumura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura-san is usually pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution. That we didn't actually kill. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us busted into murderers. All the celebrities who support us are now being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right about around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. Ugh, there's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey,
Damn.
are you
Hey,
listening?
Kurutsu. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. He's gonna swing! And it's a miss! Well, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Ooh, you got the entire class's attention. Your charm has definitely increased. Look, man, I went to the Piccolo School of Training. We just dodged. Over and over. Ain't no ninjas here, just dodging. People are saying terrible things about us, calling us murderers. Ooh, got 3 things to do. What are you doing right now? I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. Let's do Ryuji, because I think Ryuji we should be able to max out. It seems Ryuji hasn't got home yet. Want to hang out with him for a bit? Go right away. Got it. Talk to Ryuji. Yo, Aeon, you heading home? What do you think about training a bit? We're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active. And fortunately, we did not have our bond with him maxed out. What are we gonna do today? Let's train. All right, go get changed. We're gonna do some jogging today. I think he's finally see the results of the training resume. I guess we trained with him.
See ya!
So the Phantom Thieves are murderers. I guess all the praise they got before doesn't amount to much now. Who do we have now? As your teacher. There's something I'd like to say. As your teacher, we can have a lesson as well, if you'd like to play a match. I feel like we can come closer with Hifumi thanks to the star persona Kawan. I feel like my bond with Hifumi will grow stronger soon. So what are you thinking? Do you want to play shogi with Hifumi? Head over me. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the church.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
You'll triumph in the end.
That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults, but I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills, I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
I believe in you.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
I feel a strong bond with Hifumi.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite power.
And with that, oh, now we got the Toga system. We can swap party members during anyone's turn now.
All right.
Ooh, that's really useful.
All right.
And now we can fuse Lucifer. Oh God, I hope none of my neighbors heard that. Now we got the most powerful persona of the Star Arcana.
Well then, on to our final lesson. I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
God! What do you mean?
You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, aren't you? I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed.
He's really bad at keeping that a secret. The better question is, why the fuck are you having this conversation in church where people can hear you?
Rely on me.
You. Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Now let's play a match. I have a lot of new moves I'd like to test out. I hope you're okay to stay here a while longer. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Oh, now we're at 50%? Sorry, I just lost my headphones there for a second. You free? You free? And I'm free. See? You're free. Only one promise left. Can you come with me? I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later.
Yo.
I'm gonna be opening up a shop real soon, so I need you to do the dishes once you're done with that. Why does he make me do this? I guess we can respond once the dishes are done. And make sure you thank the chief for breakfast, okay? Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. Are you alright? I am. Actually, I feel bad having everyone worry about me. How are you? Are you doing okay? This is awful. Hang in there. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to join everyone around when exams end. Well, see you.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up. Well then.
Your exams start tomorrow, don't they? You should just focus on those for now. We'll get to work once your exams are over. Alright, so I think Futaba is the only person we have a link with. We can do Yusuke. But it's Yusuke. So, yeah, phone. Yes, for free. I feel like my bond with Futaba will grow stronger soon. So what's the plan? Are you gonna hang out with Futaba? Excuse me, go see her. The last promise is being okay without you around. But there's something I want to show you before that. Can you come to my room today? I'll be waiting. This is one of the promise lists I've made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked up as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There's one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, but then when she was there, the other kids bullied her like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. Were you happy?
Yes.
Yeah, mostly, but I was mostly just surprised. Literally no one wanted to talk to me back then. Sorry guys, just need a moment. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she's been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom, and that's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was also horrible. She wrote down how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. What the fuck? Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. And then I asked her about it. She got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. Did you apologize to her?
No.
I just froze up, and then I ran. I ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write down that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward, but I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to tell me now. Got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. Feels like Futaba is starting to depend on me. Rank 6 with her.
All right.
Ooh! More support now may now charge or recover SP. Recovering SP is always good. More SP is always good. She Now use active support.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to look up Kana-chan's deets. I'm sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait until next time.
Okay.
Now, make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Is that even a thing? That's not me trying to... Hello, it's me. Something's not right, Anne. When I tried looking up Kana-chan's contact, I found my fingers trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. I'm right here with you. You're right, I couldn't talk to Sojiro. Oh, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run anymore, or run away anymore. I don't want to give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Anne. Talking to you about this has helped calm me down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today, not even Sojiro, okay? Bye.
You're back.
This isn't much of an update. But I think we're going back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. We're on your side, Haru. Yeah, you can come to us for anything. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you guys a tiny bit. But it was so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked for you, well, to do this. Your father just passed away. Haru, it's natural to feel a flood of emotions at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. Futaba would know, but I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at you. Thank you. Those words are reassuring, truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down.
It's just really slow.
You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Alright. What's next? Iwata. Because we go for... Oh, I need help at the shop. Stop by if you can. Iwata seems to be waiting for you at the shop. You want to go see him? Go right away. I'll head over now. And that didn't even see what his last time. Talk. It's getting crazy out there with all these incidents happening. Well, it makes my job easier if the cops have their attentions elsewhere, you know? So you're here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. In that case, do some work around the shop. That should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you, huh? I feel like I can become closer with Iwata thanks to the Hangman Persona Inugami. I don't think my bond with Iwata will deepen just yet. What are you going to do? Are you going to hang out with Iwata? Hang out with him.
Good.
Alright, go drop off a bag for Kaoru. Iwata seems satisfied. He asked me to do one task after the other.
See ya.
See ya. Playing all-nighters is the worst. I really should start studying sooner. At least school festival soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? It might get canceled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as it is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Oh, damn, that's a thing.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
Let the first day of exams begin. Ah, fuck. Excuse me, just 1 minute. And yes, I realize I didn't read that. It's no, we can see it. Counting both black and white surfaces. There's how many surfaces are there in a total on a soccer ball? Let's see. I want to say it's fucking. Yes, it's 32.
Ooh, we can do
That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is the only comprised of colors black and white. Soccer balls. Didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? Do you remember? It used to be one color. Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Oh yeah, I remember now. I think she said that unlike now, soccer games were broadcast with black and white pictures. Right, a single color ball would be hard to spot in black and white. So they changed the color of the ball to make it easier to identify it on the TV. Yep. You finished in time. Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. That's a weird thing to say. We're just getting ruined in the rankings.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still,
okay, that
couldn't they
sounds
have at
bad.
least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's
No.
so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave. Now, everyone.
This is the second day of your exams. Please begin. Who conducted executions using this device? That was Charles Henry.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. What's the reasons most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman of Nagasagawa? It's a hereditary profession.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. And that's it for Tuesday. Things just get lower for us.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap. You think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Today's the third day of exams. Go ahead and start. What is the meaning of robota? The etymology root of robot? Slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. Which of the following describes the density of stars in the outer space? 3 Bs in all of Europe.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. Ooh, we can do this. Today's the last day of exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy I might start yawning. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean our place.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
You're the third year Okomura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please have a seat. Are you okay? Huh? Yes. I'm sorry, I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. So that's perfectly fine. I'm not all great at chatting with people either. That's a terrible thing for a guidance counselor to say. Oh. Oh, maybe I should have said that. Exactly. You're a guidance counselor. Say shit. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'm alright though. I must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well...
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. Hey, at least you're not the guy who stabbed him with scissors. I mean, the better question is, why do you give him scissors to begin with in that case? But, if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up by like, I have to talk right now. Thinking of this is just a sneaking away. To relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relax with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that just made me think of something very much more funny. The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family is always focused solely on work.
I see.
So was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time? Yes. Meals we actually ate together, were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
See, I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but, well, did you ever feel lonely? Well, wait. Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you'd like. Oh yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up some snacks that par well with tea. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. No. There's still some time until we meet, though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. We'll see you later.
Plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
Makes me do it without even asking.
How troubling.
What's wrong?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just... so much has happened to me lately.
Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult.
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
Are you going to be okay?
I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just... I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks... It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people.
Damn.
I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
How do they taste?
I suppose it's umami mixed with a little bitterness? Either way, it's definitely unique. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality, I will...
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
Before summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Damn.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Don't know. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not sure what to say, son.
This doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Weren't they already investigating us, though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing anyway? The Special Investigation Unit. An elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this country's governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though. We are not going to let ourselves get caught while we stand falsely accused like this. We're going to get through this no matter what it takes. Sleep.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. A mysterious group of murderers and an inept government? What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. Damn, we went down from being near 80 to now we're just at fucking like barely 30%. Barely higher than 30%.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a Phantom Thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
Well, I looked away. Okay, listen up. The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There's talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourselves too hard. Really, on a weekday, what kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal coming here this year, I guess still surprised. Sorry guys, I got the yawns. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're going to get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourself mentally for this. They're gonna be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They might see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In the case, don't tell them anything unnecessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Then us.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary, and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
Why do you know that?
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Yeah, he was.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
This is bad. Someone totally framed us. And once again, we have to go to sleep.
Okay.
We gotta find out who's behind all this. Sleep.
Yes. I have another suggestion. call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Oh, down to 25%. I'm hating these guys. Someone say our fans are guilty. I shouldn't laugh.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they going to do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyways? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving to next Tuesday only makes some more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we'll be holding the festival on a weekday. It will be an inconvenience to anyone who already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's going to be a real weird festival with the morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square which, in adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal, gives you the same total. Please look at this. Fuck. Sudoku. Now, tell me the total count for each column in this magic square. Pretty sure it's 15.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that? I would not want to try to solve that. Grizzly-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million square magic Phantom Thieves? Some 200 million? Fuck that shit. I choose the magic square, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. Fuck their calculations. My math doesn't kill anyone. The Phantom Thieves don't kill anyone. Everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. So what are you going to do as the school festival exec committee? I need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Alright, that thing they do every year. You mean those lame guests come to the panel, right? The festival dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once class is over. Ugh, that's so damn boring. Don't be like that, so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It will arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be much help in this situation. Yusuke, when have you ever helped?
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
I'm actually tired.
You too?
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What?
Ah, fuck you, bastards.
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura's investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow. The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
That's not something you should be smirking. It's a secret.
Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Alright, what do we have? There's lots to do. Do we have anyone else we can hang out with? Iwata. Oh yeah. Actually, we haven't done Mishima in a while. I like town. Mishima. Don't worry, I didn't say a word about you guys to those dumb cops. So you did the request I asked you to do, thanks. Oh, Kuretsu-kun, I was hoping we could talk about Akiyama-kun today. You free right now? I feel like my bond with Mishima will grow stronger soon. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna meet up with Misha, hang out with him? Let's talk at the diner then. Probably surprise you, but we can talk some more over there. Do you remember those guys who beat up Akiyama-kun? Well, it turns out they really were dangerous. I looked them up and found some seriously scary info. Apparently, they're part of a gang that's involved in extortion stuff like that all the time. I wish I had known that going in. One slip of the tongue in that act I pulled and I would have been dead. You showed some real courage. You really think so? But I pissed all over myself again while I was researching those guys. Honestly, though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. Maybe it's only natural after all the nightmares you've been through. Yo, Mishima.
Hey.
Hi there. Whoa, it really is Mishima. Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring. Hey, you figured out what you're gonna do after high school?
It's just...
Not yet. How about the military? Nobody ever notices Zero like you stealthing around. Too sure. I bet you could sneak in anywhere. You'd be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up. Akiyama-kun. Something wrong. Or not exactly. Come on, let's just forget him. It's no fun messing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean no fun? You're always the one screwing with him the most. I don't know. Guess I got tired of it. Hey, about before. I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Something happened with you two? You know, you have been acting weird lately, Akiyama-kun. Don't think I've noticed all these bruises you've got.
No.
Before, I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima, my bad. Guess it was someone else. You've changed, though. Huh? Yo, Glasses, I always see you two together. You been coaching him? Something like that. That's so. I'm kind of jealous. Anyway, see you later. It looks like Akiyama-kun's gonna be just fine. He's a pretty strong-willed guy. And I really have changed, huh? Do you think I'm starting to become like the Phantom Thieves? I'm gonna work even harder now to make sure I live up to your legacy. Mishima is showing a passionate resolve. A rank 9 with Mishima. One more rank to go. You know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything. But I somehow managed to step up and help Akiyama-kun with those things. It made me realize there are things I can do to save people. That's why I started writing a documentary on the Phantom Thieves. The research I did on that gang Akiyama-kun was wrapped up in was actually what pushed me to do it. And now I'm basically putting together a massive log of all your activities from the fan site. Don't use our real names.
No.
Oh, don't worry. I'm coming up with alliances for all of you. If you guys have code names you use, those would work too. If he guesses Joker for one of them, I'm gonna smirk.
Alright.
At any rate, we should celebrate today my treat. Screw the fountain drinks. Let's go straight to the fancy fruit juice. It's 3 times the price, so it's gonna be 3 times better. What about a parfait instead? Finally, I have so much money. Let Joker pay. If you want to order anything else, it'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? Joker can afford it. Anyways, let's party till we have to go catch that last train. Woo, no, you say we party like it's 1999. Catch you later. Woo, what is up? You still rocking into the night, Kirito-chan? I'm sorry, I don't know the right thing to say after coming home from a party. But that was so fun, right? I never stayed that late at a diner before. You think it's the power of that fancy fruit juice? I mean, it did cost 3 times the usual price. Okay, I'll stop joking around. I think I'm just really happy to hear that one comment from Akiyama-kun. You heard what he said about me, but do you really think some part of me changed? Hello? Could you say something or else it's going to get real awkward? Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, let's forget I even asked that. Documentary I mentioned starting today, I'm going to start writing it seriously. And once it's finished, I want you to be the first one to read the script. It's our promise, a vow between men. Okay, see you. Men. Thank God, we're only just down to 25.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
I'll leave it to you.
In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Shop's open. Shop's open today, so please stop by anytime. Looks like Chi-Aya's waiting for you in the red light district. You want to go see her? Go right away. I skipped her last comment by accident. Son, are you sure you're going to be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death aura is emitting a strange light. Please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today? Do a verification test. Please take a seat. I feel like I can come closer with Chihaya thanks to the Fortune Persona Stone of Scone. I don't think my bond with Chihaya will deepen just yet. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Chihaya? Fuck it, I don't know. Hang out with her.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Chihaya looks mystified. I'll go along with her readings until she's satisfied. I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon.
Goodbye.
Well then, see you. No, now we lost our 25%.
Good morning. Well...
Somebody, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with the preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we'll have fun tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
You're who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I going to miss this panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about the old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, Kurtzo-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's the key reason for our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Especially the name of the phenomenon is in question. It's called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brains can generate memories that simply aren't true. Like that, hey, did you even get that question? I wasn't even close. That reminds me of a thing. You ever hear that, what was it with the... Wait, no, let me make sure what I'm saying. No. That reminds me of, sorry, I know what I'm reminding. I keep mixing it up with the Sinbad Shazam movie. Everyone can tell me that they've seen this movie. Everyone would be lying who says they're all familiar with this movie. That doesn't fucking exist. Yeah, there's a Shazam movie. Apparently, everyone believes there's a Shazam movie, but no Shazam! Oh, it's Sinbad that never existed. Did you get a question even close? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like, this cat, he really just wants to annoy the crap out of me. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts that can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, it's a subconscious desire that manifests as a memory. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to a person, right? What a strange concept. Again, Shazam. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Yeah, the score, test scores. Hey, look at that. Look who's got the top score. Is it Ryuji? Must be Ryuji. I wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class. Woot woot.
Hey!
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Woot woot. We're the smartest in the world. At least in this class. Any words from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? Akechi-kun declines our offer. We won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but we'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to go to this somehow. Agree to this somehow. Yep, what's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going to go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home!
You're back awfully late.
He just rolls with
How's
it.
business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
A man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians? I mean, you shouldn't.
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they're innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? How dare you! Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is what do we do next? The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently? Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Markey, probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this, it's the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there, too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Help me out. Help me out. I need your power. I'm waiting for some info. Oya seems to be waiting for you at the bar. You want to go see her? Go right away. Nice, that'd be great.
Oh, honey.
You should come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check. And we've read this or gone online to it. Kumafuns, that was unexpected, huh? And then your principal commits suicide. The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess the journalists gotta question everything. I wish I could chug some sake and forget everything. Maybe somewhere with Teppy Naki. Well, I probably shouldn't be talking like that to a kid. Do you have any Phantom Thief info for me? I don't think my bond with Oya will deepen just yet. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Oya? Hang out with her. Maybe I should invite her to go get manjayaki with me? Invite her. Oh, good idea. I'm surprised you know about that place. Pretty well informed, I see. You can't drink alcohol, so you're in charge of making the monja. Man, monja goes great with beer. It sucks that a kid like you can't understand that yet. I used to come here with Kaio a lot. That's why I wanted to eat here recently. The selling point of this plate is how bizarre the menu is. Okay, what do you want to try next? Cake manja.
Hey!
Really? Whoa, you're pretty brave. You need a refill on your soda, and let's order some more manja. Wow, we even tried the macro manja. That was a little too strange for me. I almost forgot to ask. Do you have any new info for me? I think we should order one more manja. A cake one again.
Time to go.
The weird ones go great with a nice hard drink. Well, I guess we should get going. Oh, now we're down to 23%. Lame.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
oh right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell? Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What the fuck?
Doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
Why is it gonna be Russian?
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress
Oh
away.
God, why?
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
I heard it well.
It's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Don't even think about a cat.
For the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
How the fuck do you know that?
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's
Don't
just
do it,
call
don't
this
do it.
my performance fee.
But
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Ah, shit.
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
Get him milk.
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, Does he sound broken to you?
Yes.
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh?
Wait. Aeon Yosuke's missing. God damn it. Where do you wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. And I called him Yosuke, didn't I? Whatever. The names are too fucking similar. Excuse me, are you Dr. Takuto Maruki? Correct? Damn, I forgot the guy had a first name. I know, his first name is gotta be Naofumi. Or Ferdinand.
Yes.
Huh? Oh, yes. My name is Yusuke Kitawada. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosai High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Sakamoto-kun and Haruki-san. Apparently he needed you reminded Ryuji's first name.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Don't get closer, Yusuke. Don't get closer. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply could not contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed, haha.
How about it?
How about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. This isn't a cold parking lot, you Yay, no fighting! I'm not it happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. He's stupid enough, but he makes me laugh. I see, so you were Madarame-san's... It's in the past. I'm curious, I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rap art. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own omissions. I suspect that's rather similar to internal cross-examination. To the internal cross-examinations I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examination in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to the conclusion, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been the most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kiwara-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have is for my art to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right. Thank you.
You're right, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Narui has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. Wait. Resembled him? Did we show a picture of Dr. Maruki? How the fuck did that work? Did Makoto... Have Makoto and Yusuke been going off on adventures to help him have his meeting with Maruki? But yeah, that also I think should mean now every single one of our party members has had a counseling session with Maruki. Maruki. I wonder if that's going to be important later. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I would like to go for another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorms. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Well, tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. We'll have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right. We'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. That reminds me. Ooh, got another photo? Photo time. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. Even Yasobi looks high class when Haru was eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having Yasobi from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, I don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of which, where are the pictures of us on? You got pictures of us too, right? How about the one where you took of Aeon's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Oh no, that's just the end of the conversation there. And without further ado, I think we'll call it here for the night. This seems like a good stopping point. Plus, I feel like this is just the intense moment that just seems worthwhile. But, on the other half, I also like to point out this also seems the best moment just because, well, it'd be a fun. Plus, I feel like the next moment's just going to be perfect. This is all been Lito. What's Akechi's intel? Plus, also, I keep yawning. I'm getting worn out from playing right now, so I'm going to call it here so I don't keep yawning and mess things up. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed my show. Share your favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Till next time, this has been your host, and The Night Show is signing off.